That's an A-okay.
Let's see. I got to go in here and free up some space. Okay.
I'm just partaking in some breakfast. Did I finish that listing last night? Oh, I did. Cool.
I'm just packing a little bit of orders from last night.
Right.
I'll say one thing, packing's been a little bit easier lately. It seems like everything I sell has been smaller. Kristen, first one in the building. Good morning. Trash Cat Rescue. Thanks for being here. 540 flips. Yeah, dude. Josh Allen, man. Dude, what makes no sense to me, now this is me, going into overtime, dude, he throws to my guy, Stefan Diggs, throws to him like 5 times in a row. You get to overtime, what do? Oh, let's throw to the little running back who's blown it every time he gets out in the flat.
Right.
Like, come on, dude. I just need one completion. That's all we need. One completion. Ots Antiques in the building. Not sure if that's Justin or Molly. Dude, they scored some mega t-shirts out at the
Yeah, I saw.
Charlotte Motor Speedway. But she thought you were talking about money bills and said, bro, same. Oh, dude. Yeah. That's pretty rough. His 2 QBs are Allen and Rodgers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's no good. No good. Absolute fines. Thanks for being here.
They had 4 points. He was 0.4 points behind. Okay. So 0.4 points behind in his fantasy. All he had was Aaron Rodgers going.
Oh my gosh.
It was 0.0.
I went from very hopeful to like, dude, I'm literally like, I could care less who won between the Bills and the Jets, but I was like, I'm literally like cheering the fact them going to overtime because I'm like, dude, all I need is one catch. One catch, right? We're good. Nope. Charity's terrific finds in here. Good to see you as well. Beholder Reselling.
Well,
good to see you. Fireball Flippers. Thanks for being here.
Kristen says she's got tons of questions.
Oh, look, you said that just in time because here's the Q&A guy right here.
Well, I got an answer for you. Traffic's bad. We're bumper to bumper on 495. Ah! It's horrible.
Alrighty.
What is that up there? Oh, that's just bugs in your window.
This?
No. Tim's camera was pointing up. It looked like something was flying in the sky.
It's the UFOs.
Bro, that's something I don't miss, bro. That traffic right there.
Oh my god. So yesterday I was supposed to meet somebody at Ma Duke's house for a dresser, right? And I told the guy I'd be there at 9:00. He's like, I mean, that's the time we agreed on. He messages me at like 8:30, and he's like, I'm here a little early. I'm like, I look at my GPS. I'm like, my GPS says I'm 45 minutes away.
Oh man.
I'm like, there's no way, dude. So I was like, look, there's a dolly. If you could just get it in by yourself, we're good. So he sent me the money, and then he used the dolly. He got the dresser in himself, which was good. But then it took me 30 minutes to get back home because now I had to turn around and head in traffic towards DC.
Man.
And now I got a bag full of drawers because my dryer's broken.
What's wrong with your dryer?
It's not working. So I got to have clean drawers. You know how I feel about that. So I got to drop some drawers off at my Duke's house.
Dryers are easy to fix.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, it's easy to fix. The last thing I need to worry about is getting a new dryer right now.
See, you don't have the luxury of like, if my dryer goes out, I can go drive down the street to the used appliance store.
Yeah.
And get a dryer for $45. You know what I'm saying?
You know what Cernoch's saying to you, Tim? Take me home, West Virginia, to the place where I belong. Let's see who else popped in. Gravity Goods in the building. Cameron, good to see you, buddy. Joe Deal's in the house. Simply Shenanigans. Shanna, thanks for being here.
Here's your question.
Yeah.
All right,
Tim, I have one for you. I have a glass snail paperweight that comps as Blanco, literally exact one, but I don't have a sticker on mine. Is there any way to prove it's Blanco? I mean, okay, so in that instance, if you can find the exact one and an example of it, and like say you find one that's listed or sold, and it looks exactly like yours, and theirs has a sticker, that gives me enough confidence to list mine as Blanco.
There you go.
Now, even if say you don't find one that's sold or listed with a sticker and it's exactly like yours, and that to give you enough confidence, then my backup would be, if you don't have Worth Point, my backup would be to go to replacements and see if you can find it on replacements, and confirm through there that that's yours. Okay, I'm gonna have this finagle here.
Jimmy in the house. Old school flips. Thanks for being here. And somebody else I saw. Deathfall Picker in the building. He says, I'm popping.
Did you end up losing yesterday, Eric?
Yes. Josh Allen's a bum. We know.
Oh, man, I feel so bad for Aaron Rodgers and Jets fans.
Hey, you want to feel bad for somebody? Feel bad for 540 flips. He has Allen and Rodgers. It's like yesterday was a disaster.
Allen who?
Josh Allen with his 4 interceptions.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a one-game thing. Aaron Rodgers, look, it's a good thing he has Josh Allen, though, because Aaron Rodgers is more than likely done for the year.
Yeah, he's done for the year.
I saw the clip where, like, you could see the, like, muscle, like, pop out his calf.
I think he's going to have another song sing and take the money and run.
Did Joe Deals? I mean, did Leroy end up winning? His game was close.
I don't think so. I didn't look.
Cernoch made a valiant effort with that Dallas defense.
I know, and then it was like, nope.
I told Cernoch already, I said, I feel like deja vu, like last year again. Like, remember last year I would score a ton of points, and whoever I played would score a ton of points. Like
that happened to me in one of my leagues. I went 2-3 this week. 2-3 or 3-2? I can't remember. 2-3, I think. 2-3.
It always stinks too when you look on your bench and you got 2 players scoring 20 plus.
Well, it's tough in the first week. The first week is always super tough because it's like you don't really know. I mean, another guy I feel really bad for is J.K. Dobbins, the running back for the Ravens.
Yeah,
man, that guy cannot catch a break, man.
He was on Leroy's squad. That's your first drop right there, Leroy.
Okay, this is a good question. Tim said we need to keep up with sports in the last RIN, but what if you don't sports? Is there a way to keep up with that? Well, you know what I would do? I would just download the ESPN app and go look at scores, go look at standings, so you know which teams are doing well and which teams aren't. Yeah, yeah. There's your Jets memorabilia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Zach Attack is back, Jack. Bring those Zach Wilson cards out of retirement. You want to talk about a fall from grace? Like those cards were going for like thousands of dollars when he first came out. To like you could probably get like a Zach Wilson autograph for like $10.
Oh, Death Pile, that is true. He had Kelsey out, so if Kelsey would have been in, I would have gotten slaughtered.
Kristen says so. Basically, have my husband do that.
Just tell your husband that you need a 2-minute sports brief every morning. Just hit the bullet points. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, we're pretty good too about at least talking about stuff that's like important as far as sports regarding like reselling here as much as we possibly can.
Hey, Kristen, your husband will like he'll love it, huh? He'll be like, wait, you want to know about sports? You're telling me to watch sports? What?
Just don't, Kristen, just don't ask him about how Alabama did this weekend.
Oof.
Oh, ouch. Look at that. Bluegrass Picker said sold Wilson rookie last night for $190. Hey, Bluegrass, thanks for being here.
What kind of card was it?
He just says Wilson rookie auto.
Oh, auto, okay.
Yeah, $190. I'm holding onto those Trey Lance cards like they're VCon NFTs. That's what that Picker says. He's college more than anything. I got you. You had the Saints D in y'all's league that they made out. I'm not sure.
Jets defense did really well too.
Shop Flip Repeat. Thanks for being here. Ask, how did Alabama do?
I tell you, I listed some US Open, that US Open t-shirt. US Open stuff's a little hot right now with Coco Golf winning.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Really? Who was selling it? I wonder who was selling it.
What?
One of my 101 floral designs, Cernochsconnection designs. That's funny.
Popped up on eBay?
No, on
Whatnot. Somebody sold it on Whatnot.
How much did it go for?
Oh no. Probably $1.
Keith bought it. Keith said he bought it. He said the guy didn't know what he had.
That's hilarious.
He's like, he didn't know what the logo was. He says, how are you selling hats and not know the legend? Come on. It's, Bluegrass Picker says select tie-dye number 25. I was getting ready to end and relist it for 100 more.
I listed 2 tracksuits yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. That those pictures came out really nice.
Yep. I was. I almost called you, and I was like, "Let me see if I can do this without calling Cernoch."
They look good.
Kristen, you'll have to let us know when. She scheduled her first Whatnot show.
Nice. Yeah, definitely let us know when so we can promote it here on our end for you.
He said, I didn't know. A new seller, I didn't know him. He got it for $3.
Nice.
It was a steal. He got a steal. Jimmy says Cleveland's defense played great.
Yeah, Cleveland's defense did play good.
Yeah.
My daughter's a Cleveland fan, dude. She was like ecstatic yesterday about my youngest.
Now the starter jacket was cool. I mean, I've seen those with a big starter logo. Those aren't really. I don't know. It's cool, but they're not really desirable. If you say.
I sold my cheaper pair of Ray-Bans yesterday. They were the black ones, not the gold ones.
Mm-hmm.
These right here. Only I took an offer. They had a little issue. Put that one on the beach there. 33 on those.
Morning, Kelly.
A little Photoroom action.
Yeah.
Use code RIN, photoroom.com. I went against the Top Gun. I was going to do another Top Gun. Put a motorcycle out on the waterway.
Yeah, right.
Pattern's full.
See, I got both of those two tracksuits. There's not a lot listed for either one of those. They're kind of expensive. I'm just curious if it's going to take forever to sell. The Navy one is like Navy issued.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Made in the USA. I seen one sell for like almost $100. I think I listed mine for like 80. I think. I think there might only be like one or two of those listed right now.
What size?
Now, so that's the interesting part. The jacket is a large. The pants are a medium.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife was happy about the Raiders win, but that's as slim as it gets right there.
And then the other one is a vintage 1990s Umbro England. They're called replicates. They're from the early 90s Umbro, like tracksuit, pants and jacket. Man, the jacket, nobody has it that exact one because I guess they made like different ones for each year. Nobody has my exact one, pants and jacket, listed at all. There's probably like 3 or 4 of the jackets listed, and maybe like 1 or 2 of the pants listed, but nobody has the jacket and the pants. And people have the jacket listed for like $300.
Wow.
But there's not a lot of sold.
Yeah. Traffic got him.
You lost me there.
There we go. You're back. Oh. You're back, Tim. We can hear you. What happened?
Is he froze?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find my eBay. I'm in the back room.
Oh, we can't hear you now. You're muted. He's like, I gotta reset this. I'm just doing some cross listing today. He's back.
I'm back. So what was the last thing you heard me say?
About something about a jacket.
Okay, so nobody has the some people have the jacket listed. Some people have the pants listed. Nobody has the jacket and the pants listed. They have the jacket listed for like $300 something. I listed the set for $300. So hopefully I can get some traction on that.
Absolutely.
It's just tough. So sometimes it's not a lot sold. Like that's the one thing, like really expensive stuff. Sometimes you get lucky and it's like that desirable and where like people it sells quick. But sometimes like you find something that's very valuable, but it's kind of like a niche, not necessarily niche, but it's not a wide of a market of desirability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes a little bit longer because, you know, for people to find it or pull the trigger on it at that price. That's why, like, I always feel like that sweet spot is that like $40 to like $60 item that you can find.
Yeah, very
like,
true.
If I could find like 10 $40 to $60 items every week and get them listed, I feel like I can create a good, consistent stream of sales online.
I would agree.
Maybe I should make that like my goal.
Eric, did you have a good trip last week? That's what they're asking.
Yeah, it was good. Good time. Went off with guys from my church to a conference for a few days. It was good. Stone Mountain, Georgia. So,
Charity, that sounds like an interesting piece. Send me what the tag looks like, or send me a picture of it and show me what the tag looks like.
what the heck about down here? Clicked out of the screen. I was somewhere else. I couldn't get it. Hey. Hey, I'm thinking about doing. I don't think Tim's out of the car. I was gonna say it. Billy Flipper, Keith. I apologize for the butt whooping I put on your team last week. Jeez. Did you answer this one?
No.
Stu C. Gray, baseball.
Oh yeah.
Kristen says she's got a jacket question as well.
All right, shoot.
Leroy.
Leroy's here.
What's up, everyone? What's up, chat? What's up, Paul? Kristen.
Are you talking about a Letterman jacket? Kristen, Letterman jacket, Letterman varsity bomber. Those are all things you can use.
It will be on his next YouTube video, guys. If you wait, it will be there. He's gonna do one soon, I think.
Who, me?
Yeah. What's
I
up?
already did one.
Yeah, Eric did it for you.
Yeah, last week, RIN.
Did you put the one I sent you yesterday on here?
Yeah.
Dude, I got 23 of those things, but some of them aren't as good. Just no team. It's a blank. Is it worth posting?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Blanks are worth it. What brand is it? I'm interested to see what brand it is. Because a lot of people like the older, like blanks too, so they can do stuff.
Yeah.
Cooper Cup on the IR. Just sports flip. Yeah. She says she don't know.
Oh.
Just take a picture and
Send it to one of us.
I'm trying to think of the. I'm trying to think of the.
Actually, you could drop it in the Facebook group.
Yeah, there you go. You just said I also don't know where it is.
Hey, welcome to the life of the reseller, Kristen.
Yeah.
Right?
Kristen, how many listings you got so far?
I gotta do some cross listing today. So much fun. All right, bam. Let's see, Adidas.
Eric, tell him that it was just what he saw in the video, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's just a small sampling there, Paul.
He doesn't realize, Eric. He thinks that's all I have.
JDL's dropped you a question about code question on IG. It says,
All right, cool.
Eric, you know I did that video just for you, right?
yeah.
What just fell in the background? I just saw something fall behind you, Eric.
It's a golf club.
Oh, Eric didn't even flinch.
Little golf club action. Yeah, that's what I was messing with a little bit yesterday. I got a bunch of golf clubs recently.
I saw him on your eBay store.
Dude, I got two little spots on these shoes, man. Like, see that right there? Pain in the butt. Mr. Bill in the house. Yeah, no doubt, Paul. The sad thing is I actually organized in here. Now it's just organized chaos, not just
Right.
yeah, got a little. This one surprisingly is not worth a whole lot though. Yeah, I'm thinking about running a NASCAR whatnot train. Is my thought. Either close, die cast, you name it. I know you want in, Leroy.
if you don't jump on that, if somebody's gonna take it next week.
I don't care. I just want to be a part of it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Something just bounced up from the bottom of my computer. I didn't know what. Weird. Yeah, Justin, I know he's on board.
Eric, did you see all those hats I got for $3 the other day?
Yeah, look at you expanding your horizons.
I didn't want them. I got them because I said if I don't get these, the ghost of Cernoch is gonna attack me in my sleep. I said if I don't get those, the ghost of Cernoch is gonna torture me for the next 2 weeks.
Resiller. Jeez. So the Ouija board to Anaheim Ducks fan? I don't know. Well, I pulled the trigger going to Reseller Rally with my buddy Leroy. We're going to be hanging out up there in Cincinnati. WKRP.
But Eric's not driving this time. Eric is taking the little boy seat in the big boy plane.
Yeah, dude. $68 flight for me. There you go.
It'll cost you more not to drive to my house.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, I did get a room. Not at the motel that the event's going to be, but down the street, like 2 blocks over. No big deal.
Did you tell Paul that I thought that there was the message going around? I thought it was him, and it was
Yeah.
It was Joe. There was a message going around, and I thought it was you, Paul, and it was Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually who I'm staying with is Joe.
Eric's like, Leroy, you realize that wasn't Paul, right? I'm like, no, I didn't, but it's okay.
Buck Mountain Barn, good to see you. Leroy, thanks for the shout out in the video the other day, Buck Mountain. Yeah, Paul. Paul, what motel are you in? No, Joe, the Philly picker, is the one. Where's Tim? I think he had a car accident. He was driving. Now he's
No, don't say that. That's not even funny. No. He's
got somebody hemmed up. They scratched his bumper, took like he's out there. Got him hemmed up right now. Take him off air.
Paul, we have to give him this, Paul. So Tim can go out there and take care of some business.
In the streets. No, I think he just got out.
Yeah. He's been
that does happen more often. Those Philly guys, man.
Oh, that's happened a lot, I think, between those two.
Oh, yeah.
Joe and Paul, yeah.
Let's see.
Now, I think Tim just was running the errand out of the car like he was. Oh, yeah, that's right. He had to drive them drawers.
If you guys watch this video, he's waiting for somebody on Facebook to pick up some furniture.
Well, he was in here earlier with a sack of laundry. He was going to my dudes. He said their dryer broke. He don't know nothing about no clothesline. Got no for the neighbors.
Right. My nana used to be like, boy, don't you play ball underneath those clothes. You're going to make the dust come up and get those clothes dirty. I just washed those clothes. I'm sorry, Nana.
My dude's like, boy.
She'll be in here soon. It was nice to see her on the video the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, Bug Mountain. I think they got everybody I've talked to said they got a little emotion flowing in the over the years comeback video.
It made me put out videos. I put out 2 videos in the last week and a half.
Kelly said the HOA don't allow clotheslines here.
No, they don't.
What's wrong with these?
Some of them don't allow sheds. They all have their own little new rules. Some of them don't allow more than 2 cars in the driveway. Now I heard somebody was saying they're starting to say you can't run a business out of your house.
Man, you gonna start hearing Cernoch sing again? Take me home, West Virginia, to the place I belong.
Right?
Rules.
I know. I'm just
We don't need no stinking rules.
right. They just want to make sure that you mow your grass out here. That's their main concern.
But that's not an HOA. That's the town.
Well, yeah, we have like a mini HOA out
Do
here.
you really? Do you really?
Yeah, but it's not. It's not a. Yeah,
Do you have to pay monthly?
not monthly. We do a yearly thing.
Oh, I didn't even think you lived in that kind of neighborhood. I think differently of you now. I don't like you no more.
Oh yeah, I'm in the highfalutin area.
I lost all respect for you now.
No, I'm in the okay area.
Leroy, I mean, we stayed in the gated community when we went to the 127. You know, we go roll like that.
We stayed in the gated community.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our neighbors had 4 legs and there was 80 of them.
The gated community.
Hey, so
We had to open the horse gate to go back there. Like,
yeah. So I think they had a deer pasture. Eric opens up the door one morning and there was what, Eric, 15, 20?
Yeah, easy.
They were probably what, about 300 feet from you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Paul, I don't think we're too far. I think we're in the other one, on the other street.
Eric, are you selling your drink ticket? You might be able to make some money on that.
Oh, reselling my my airline ticket?
No, your drink ticket for the meetup.
No, I said I'm going to buy the most expensive water there.
I know. I heard you. Yeah. When we went to FlipCon, I gave mine away. I think I gave mine to Dawn.
Whoa, Angie's Oddity. Geez, I have a chunk of land on an HOA. I'm trying to sell it, and it won't sell. The HOA fees are so high, nobody will buy the land.
Wow.
Huh. Hey, Ping G. Didn't see it.
What you say? I offered the land for, and still no one wants it.
The only thing I've sold of the brass is one of the fish. I still have the brass deer.
Hey, Eric, thank you for putting me on the rabbit hole of Resell King's eBay pots.
How many parts he's got listed? Did you inventory them?
I didn't count them, but he had quite a few. Probably about as many as me, to be honest. But I don't think he put the cheap ones in. I think he's picking.
Nah, he cherry picked that expensive stuff.
See, I like the little stuff. The little stuff is good with me.
It all sells.
I can't believe how good it sells. Yeah, I found out how to look up this thing. I was in there for about 3 hours yesterday.
Huh.
Yes, Ping G. Me too. I don't believe in them. I'm not saying I'll never live in one, but I think it's a bunch of baloney, if you ask me. At the end of the day, somebody's just getting free mortgage. I'm gonna be the neighborhood police, and I'm gonna tell you guys what to do. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna tell my friends, and we're all gonna say that your grass is too high, and then we're gonna get a ticket and put it on your front door. And most of the time, you're not gonna listen anyway.
Is that with Is that how they?
Dude, I thought that there was a lady walked in because I didn't have the screen up. I was like, what? That HOA lady crapping on you, Leroy?
No, nobody's here. Somebody walked in. What are you talking about?
Over your shoulder?
Oh no. I have a really bad thing with all that. My mentors live in one, and it's crazy. Like, they can't even have a birdhouse. So one of the ladies, she's evil, and she hate everybody. They said, you can't have a birdhouse in the front of your house. She goes, it's not a birdhouse, it's for the bats.
What?
Yeah, it's a bat house.
It's a bat house.
Yeah, in the stuff it says no birdhouses. So she just said, no, it's not for birds, it's for bats. There's nothing in the book that says you can't have a bat house. So I think it's crazy. I know somebody, see, down here where I live, there's a boatload of those places. And I hear all the horror stories. This one lady I met at the flea market, she has a doctorate's degree, but she's not practicing. She's like semi-retired. She just freelances. Her husband has a doctor's degree, and he's a doctor. So they moved into a community that's probably about 800 to, the houses are from 800 all the way up to like 1.2. And they're black. And most of the neighborhood is not black. And they were giving them a hard time. Did they always give them a hard time? The lady came to, I met her at the flea market. She was crying to me. Didn't even know this lady. The story she was telling me, she goes, her son has a child with a white woman, and she had her grandchild. And the neighbor yells across the street because the houses are so close. Oh, you babysit now? Black. And it was her grandchild. And she said, it's so bad. She goes, we just moved here, and I already want to leave.
Morning. Flipping from the trailer. Thanks for being here. Angie's Oddities. We moved to a new home, and there was my first request over the original new HOAs. Lisa Durr in the house. Good to see you, Lisa. Dude, these cowboy boots. They're straight from the pasture, man.
No, I had a boot pickup yesterday. Let me grab some.
I'm gonna go too, Eric. I'm gonna go leave you alone. I'm gonna go grab my hats for Cernoch.
all by myself.
I'll be here. I'm right here. I didn't go far.
Just found a new with tag 3D emblem Harley Davidson Germany shirt in the stack of t-shirts. Wow, that's pretty nice. My kid works for an HOA. Every home in it is 2 million plus on the lakefront. My son gets to post those tickets on people's doors. You get a ticket. You get a ticket.
Oh man.
Celsius, if you're listening, we'd appreciate a sponsorship. We do endorse every day. What's a stack? Where do you get them?
I just got a new tag 3D emblem Harley Davidson Germany shirt in the stack. Golly, that's awesome.
Otts went to the Charlotte Motor Speedway swap meet, and so he actually got a stack of shirts. That's what he's talking about. A load. I slammed a foot in the face. Oh, a door, not a foot, in the face of HOA one day, and then moved a few months later because that place was whack. All right, I've got a bag of leather lotion somewhere.
Yeah, they Ross was out of the this leather lotion, but they have the Wyman spray, which is for $4. It's hard not to pick it up. So I was like, you know what? We'll go back to the spray.
I've got the spray myself this morning. This is the
oh yeah, there we go.
Little cleans, conditions, and protects.
So I've got these boots.
Says I keep telling y'all to come.
I know, right?
To go where?
And there.
The Charlotte Speedway.
Oh, cow, dude. This stuff is like serious.
All right, I picked up these yesterday. These are firefighting boots. If you see like this, like middle, like how they lace it up like this.
Yeah.
These are firefighting boots. So these are made by Thorogood, not George Thorogood, but Thorogood boots. It's a good mid-range brand to pick up. Thorogood.
I've had a pair of firefighting boots.
And then, so like, I looked again. Then I looked some more. I'm like, wait a minute. Here's a different firefighting boot. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I said, here's a pair. Oh, well, look right here. Here's another pair.
Firehouse?
I don't know. I got 3 pairs of them. This one's really cool. Now, I thought this was a brand. I thought these were Red Wings, but they're not Red Wings. They only have the Red Wing. They put Red Wing insoles in them. Okay. But they are, I forget what they are. I looked it up. Brand new, $400 for these boots.
Jeez.
So, one is in a little bit better condition because the other ones they've worn them a lot, so the soles are pretty worn down. You can tell like that. And like it's got that like, oh yeah, look at that. What brand is that?
Those are those ones I showed you the other day that Dan Post.
Oh, Dan Post, yeah.
Dan posting up.
Yeah, I picked these up too. Ariat women's boots.
Ariat. I always look for Ariat myself.
Ariat does well. Marriott does well. So
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
even kid sizes though. So
yeah,
like you all done with boots?
I'm never all done with boots, bro.
Okay.
I can talk on boots all day.
No. I have something. I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I have 7 hats in my possession. I have a feeling that out of the 7 hats, you've had 5 of them.
Probably.
Okay, you ready? I'm going to show you them, and then you tell me which ones you've had and you haven't had. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
I don't think you've had that one.
No, but I like that one though. Dude, the body shop ones with like the trucks, that'll do well. That'll do well, bro.
Yeah. I know you've had this one.
Oh yeah. I've had
variations of that myself.
variations too. Yeah.
I think you've had one like this.
Close.
Close.
But that's
Okay.
that's a nice little.
I know you've had this one.
Oh, definitely. Yes, definitely. Yeah, the Dolphins. Dude, I've had so many Florida tourist hats.
I don't think you've had this one.
No, but what I bet is that on a new era DuPont?
It's really rotted inside.
No,
I don't even see a tag.
Oh,
And there's not even nothing.
Snap on the back. Nothing on the snap.
There's nothing on the snap either. Nope.
Show the inside.
No.
that looks like a vintage new era.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's got the mesh like holding in the remains of the.
I know you've had this one.
100%. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I think you've probably had this one.
I haven't had that one. That
Milliken.
cool.
Milliken. What is that? Milliken.
It's on a I can't even read it. PACESETTER.
Pacesetter. Okay.
That's a local company.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale. That's cool.
USA. I got them all for $3.
Each?
No, for
Total.
$3 for all of them.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you
And
do
I
it.
got them for you guys. I'll never list them. I listed hats before. It's not for me. So somebody will be getting them one day.
You'll list them. Just put them
You
up.
think so?
When I get him set up on Whatnot while we're away.
Yeah.
I think Cernoch, I think my favorite one is that auto body one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granny and Grandma. Leroy.
I'm reading it. Yeah. Guys, we got 35 people here. I don't like to promote myself, but I'm trying to, in the next year, build up enough hours on YouTube. So if you guys can go check out my video, if somebody can drop it in, I don't know if there's anybody here who can drop in my new video I put out yesterday. If you guys could support me and check out my videos when I drop them, I'd really appreciate it. Don't like to be like this, but it is what it is.
No outside promotions.
Oh man, does that mean Eric's gonna take $5 off my pay?
Yeah.
Deduction.
Dang it. I didn't ask. See, we have an HOA, guys. I didn't ask permission. So,
Yeah. See?
So I get a fine now.
I'll be taking a percentage of your hours, Leroy.
Joe, go ride your bike, Joe. Look at Joe. That was hilarious. Look at Joe. He said, please support the tape addiction.
Yeah. Tape addiction needed.
I literally, guys, I really did that video for Eric. Because Eric really knows, like nobody knows unless you come here, how much tape I really use. So I was thinking about how I can do a video. I was like, you know what? Eric always says, just do a video about your tape. And I did. So I decided to do it.
The connoisseur of tape.
You know what's funny is I did a video on drama, which was my first video, and it did excellent. I did a video on tape, which is knowledgeable, and nobody cares. It's crazy.
Search and Flip dropped your link, but I dropped it as before him.
Thank you, guys.
Cameron says, support our guy, Leroy. Please support the tape addiction. Nah, you're all right, Flip. Search and Flip.
No, you're good. That's awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You should do tours of your tape collection. Bayou Bell Vintage. Thanks for being here.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. People like drama. They do.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, they look good
So
now.
shiny.
Yeah, this is kind of like the before, just kind of
Dude, this stuff is a little foamy, a little extra, like a little extra foam.
I like extra foam. I went out to the van and I didn't grab what I really wanted to grab. I'm knucklehead.
More tape.
Shut up. Listen, I didn't even put all the tape in the video. Okay. You
Dude,
guys
I sent some tape to Leroy. It's like Kid with Christmas, right?
Yeah. Eric sends me items that I make $100 for on YouTube, on eBay. He never hears about them. He sends me a roll of tape, and I'm all excited like a little baby.
I might have to put a little polish on the toes of these rigs.
yeah.
These
I've got
rigs are made for walking.
I've got some that I need to do that with too.
Yeah, look, it's just got just a little bit right there on the toe.
Yeah.
Both of them. That's all right. Got what you need. Got what you need.
Did you see Kelly's thing? She said, "I need a shirt that says ask me about my tape."
Right?
I always say this every once in a while. Kelly and I have been around for a long time. We used to be on another show years ago. We would be in the chat together. Kelly, that was like 4 years ago. Maybe longer than that. Oh, look at that.
Shine,
little
sir.
box.
Shine, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, right? All right.
Buck Mountain Barn, when you get monetized, you're paid by 100K view, 1K views. How do you know if someone is just clicking your video over and over? Your watch time will be terrible.
Oh, like mine?
If they're just clicking the video, your duration of watch will be pretty low.
You have to let it play, right?
Yeah.
There's one for you. How do you clean Birkenstocks? You don't.
Well, it depends, okay? It depends. I mean, because Well, it depends on what kind of Birkenstocks you have. Now, I have done leather lotion on the bottom, like inside on the suede to get to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people will buy Birkenstocks used.
Yeah, they like the funky feet.
Yeah.
Rosella, are you on live chat?
You might be behind.
Yeah.
I've been using this a little bit lately. If it's just spots.
Yes, the scuff cover. Yes. That works really well, like on dress shoes too. I use it like on the edges of the dress shoes.
Yep. If it's just completely gone, I go back and use this.
Yeah. Like we always say, dude, you take a little extra time with it. You just like with your boots. Like again, I could list these as is. You know what I'm saying? But why? When I can get them when I can increase the value like double by just leather lotioning them. Yeah, exactly. See?
I feel like I understand what you guys are saying. I feel like if
you do the same thing with tools.
No, but not even that though. Like I feel like if you invest a little bit of time into everything that you do in reselling, it's going to help you. People don't want to do description or the specs there.
Item specifics.
But I'm telling you right now, item specifics will help you sell your item. Like spend that extra minute. You know, you don't want to spend that extra minute on filling out the item specifics, but then you're gonna go pick your nose for 20 minutes. Like just fill it out and shut up. Sorry, I'm so harsh.
Stop. Bro, you're so harsh, bro.
I am.
Well, I told him she's been selling and watching YouTube, or been selling since 2014 and watching YouTube since then.
Huh?
So Kelly's been around for a minute.
Eric didn't even know how to spell YouTube yet, Kelly.
Nope. Actually, I used to watch a lot of YouTube, but you know what it was? It was when I had to fix something. That's when I watched YouTube.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So in reality, that's what you guys are doing here. When you need to fix something, you come and hang out.
What do you use to clean? That's a wide open question.
What are we cleaning?
Oh, I'm not reading that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Granny Grandma says, what do you use for cleaning? If it's boots, a variety of things. I actually use this myself. But like what I just had, that spray, if it's boots that are leather and stuff, I use something like this. Comes in a lot of different forms.
Yeah.
Like leather lotion, cleans. Yeah.
If it's tools, any of your degreasers, your spray degreasers, a rag and an air compressor is your first step. If you just want to basically just get the dirt off of it and stuff, then you can go. Your next level is a brass wire wheel on a Dremel. Your next level would be a brass wire wheel on a bench grinder, and your next level will be the trash.
Sand blaster, like yeah.
the trash.
Chicken Toad, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
I like your name, Chicken Toad.
LA's awesome cleaner from the Dollar Tree. I have used that. That's good. I'll just tell you, I mean, my honest tip and why I have so much cleaning supplies is because I go to estate sales.
Yeah, me too.
I'm always looking, man. I'm always looking. It don't matter, half bottle of something, dude, I'm picking it up. All of these right here I got from estate sales, like except for like those that I was just showing you. I actually bought these because I wanted to do some experimentation.
Yeah.
See what they were doing. And there's also like scuff cover I use quite a bit because it's
When I go to estate sales, I'll offer them like $5 a cabinet, like towards the end, or when I go to auctions, they'll put it in box sets. I always buy liquids. I bring them to the flea market. I start off at $2 a piece. I make money on those jokers. Like I'll buy the whole box for $5. I'll make $40 off that box.
you're in a grandma's like air compressor, bench gunner, not for boots.
No, I said
Leroy's cleaning different stuff. He's a heavy metal guy. Like, yeah.
well, you could use an air compressor and a bench grinder, but I don't know. You could buff them out. You know, you could.
You might not make it through that experience.
All right. We got the little.
Yeah, I've been using this on like sneakers.
Yeah, that stuff works good.
Yeah, Eric,
I forgot to take it off of auto ship, so I've been giving that away to some of my friends. I've got a little bit of a supply. Yeah, Granny Grandma. Like, thanks for clarifying. I had this boot on the bench grinder, but man, there ain't much left of it.
Gritty Grandma, don't listen to much of what I say.
I figured when she was saying that, she was talking about boots because me and Cernoch are cleaning boots. What about Doc Martens?
What about them?
Cleaning procedure?
Leather. If they're leather, man, if they're leather lotion, if they're leather, get out the leather lotion.
Yeah, leather lotion is your friend.
Yeah.
I gotta let these dry a little bit because they got the.
Hey, Eric.
She said, Leroy.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Leroy. Oh, here's a question for you. For y'all, if you don't mind, any tips on becoming a full-time reseller? It seems like a tough goal working a 9-to-5. How did you guys get there? I would say the thing is know what you absolutely need to live.
Yeah.
And make sure that you can cover that before you step away from your job. A lot of people will tell you, like, if you can get to a point where you're reselling enough to replace your income, then that'd be the thing. I honestly, before you quit your job as well, I would really start stacking some money back, like, for your business.
Yeah.
Because you will have lean times for sure.
And if your significant other doesn't have medical, you got to look into that as well.
Yeah. I mean, those are the things.
And also, I've heard of people, what they'll do is your dates. You're saying a 9-to-5, okay? So say your daily routine is you wake up at 8 o'clock, you get ready for work at 9 if you don't have a family. Get up at 6 o'clock. List 5 items every single day until you really decide that that's what you want to do. What? You laughing at me?
No. Kelly says, this is the serious one. You got to know your numbers. Granny Grandma says, she's oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm done talking. I was trying to give an honest thing, but you guys just cut me
did
off.
You see this right here?
I'm leaving.
9-to-5.
Bye, Leroy.
Leroy's chair would tell you, make sure you're honest with yourself. If you can't handle the pressures of full-time reselling.
Well, it's like this too. It's like don't think that you're going to be like a listing machine. You know what I'm saying? If you go full time. I mean, you can be. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, when I started out full time, like I was like on it, like every day on the grind, listing a ton. Guys, if you go back and watch when we first started doing this, like I'm cranking 30 to 50 listings like every time we're on. And then you kind of realize that there's ebbs and flows to what you're doing. I think Leroy went to get a biscuit.
So look, so you could have sold your boots like this, okay, all nasty, or you could have it like this. Now I gotta work on the bottoms. The bottoms are a little yikes.
Hey, I think that guy. So, what's that movie? You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, that's the thing between full time and it. Yeah, because I feel like when you're part time, you get more stuff done because you're in that excited mode about it. When that's all you do every single day, day in, day out, is this, it does get mundane. And like, how many times does this happen to you guys? Like when you want to when you're like, you feel like you're in a rut and like you're in a rut, you're like, let's just go shopping. Yep. That's the worst part about it. Is like the focus you have to have. Ugh. Yeah.
Chicken Toad says, when I finally got there, I also decided on a moderate salary for myself and only paid out that weekly end of the year. If there's a surplus, plus I get a Christmas bonus. I will say that like you need to think about treating your business like a business, like in the sense of, if you end up spending everything that comes in via eBay or whatever, like Leroy has actually alluded to this a lot in a lot of videos about setting a budget. So, right, Leroy?
Yeah. And I'm not mad at you, Eric. I was just kidding.
I figured as much. Yeah. I thought you went to get a biscuit, dude.
No, I went to go get my I went to go get my headset so I can go up and do some work in a few minutes. But I have my wires in right now. I have to go out to the van. No, it's very important. Like even these big yard sales, Eric knows. Like everybody will go with like $1,000, and I go with like 500. And I give myself a daily budget, and I know if I'm stretching my money, I'm not gonna buy an item that's gonna make me $2 off of one. I'm gonna buy an item that makes me $20 off of one. But then once I know I got that item that I paid $5 for and it's worth $150, I'm okay with buying some items that I pay $2 for and make $18. Like I'm okay with that because I already made my money for the day.
Yeah. When too with big buys, like you talked about on last week's show, with big buys, sometimes like once you've hit where you need to hit money wise, like I'm more apt to take offers on items. Because at that point, I look at it all as profit. Like it starts becoming all profit at some point. I have sold empty cat food cans. Whoa. Cat whisperer. That's something I've not heard. Flipping sports guy in the building. Paul, good to see you.
What's up, Paul?
Diane Matthews says, consider to put some away for retirement. Social Security won't pay your bills. Man.
I mean, if you think about it, I'm going to say one more thing and then I'm done. If you think about it, guys, so you work a job and you make $16 an hour, set whatever you make, okay? That company is not giving you free money. They're saying, okay, this guy is worth $20 an hour. We're going to put $1 into his retirement, $1 into his medical every hour. Every hour, they're putting $1 of your money into. So if you have that mental and that ability to be able to do it yourself, you can do it. They're not doing anything that you can't do. You just got to do it yourself. It's a little bit more legwork. You're going to get your own medical. You're going to get your own your right places to put your money for your retirement. They're not giving you money. Like, just I hope people realize that in life. Like, you go to a job, oh well, they pay benefits. No, you pay the benefits. They're just putting the money aside, and because they have 500 people that work for them, they get a discount. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, I'll tell you too, like, I mean, just from the backside of, like, I had my own business, like I had a Subway for a season, and I can tell you this on the backside, as far as an employer, like I always thought about when I'm paying you something, I'm having to pay unemployment and all that tax on the backside. So it's always an extra 10%, whatever you're making, that they're paying on that. But then, like you said, I mean, that's why you can't pay people a true worth salary, because of that reason. And that's why when you work for someone else, you're really at their mercy. Like, it's so crazy. I was watching Dave, ADH Dave, the other day, and he was talking about how everybody in his division, if he'd have stayed on the job he was in, got furloughed.
Yeah, all got furloughed.
Like, everybody in, like, if he was still working there, he'd be furloughed. And it's basically like they didn't give them an exact time frame. It's already been 2 weeks. Like, they're not getting paid for that. And, it's like one of those, they're in limbo land. Like, I have a job, but I don't have a job. Like, I was like, man, I mean, for me, one of the decisions that does influence me being full-time doing this, now full-time for me looks a little different than other people, because I do have other income that comes in, and not from reselling, like just from, I had a business that I worked before where I get some residual income every month from that. And, honestly, my wife is disabled, so we have income coming in the household as far as that. So everybody's situation is different. Like, there's certain things. That's why I said, no, be real honest about what your bills are, and then what you need to have come in, and then what you should be putting aside. So before you ever take the leap into, I'm just going to quit everything and do reselling 100%, then you really need to be honest with yourself about stuff. And then you might have to cut back in areas, like if you, but I mean, I wouldn't undershoot it. Like, I wouldn't say, hey, I need $1,000 a month to live, when in reality, that's like dream world. Like, hey, your car is going to break down. Like, things are going to happen along the way. Make sure you're protecting yourself.
And the other thing is, there's also other ways to make money besides reselling. Like, if you have kids, if you guys got kids and you're going to go pick up your kid from school every day, but your neighbor sends the kid to camp and the neighbor's paying $60 a day for camp, man, you suck up that to be like, you know what, I could do it for $40 a day. And you're going to get the kid anyway. Like, the kid's at your house half the time. Like, get that money, boo-boo. Like, for real.
This is true right here, too. Steve says, new part-time resellers get messed up watching nothing but full-time resellers. It is as much different as it is the same. Not a lot of content for part-time or transitioning resellers. We all went through that transition ourselves, from going, part-time to essentially full-time. I mean, I would still consider, like, when you look at what you're doing, it's really all about the numbers. Mm-hmm. Trash Cat says, so you're saying I should start a YouTube? She says, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I ask 800 questions on our end and try to sell crap I find. It's a good place to start. Health insurance scares me. Like there's a lot of, like I said, you definitely have to weigh your pros and cons. We all went this route for a different reason. Like we all have a different story, a different background. Everybody does. Like no two situations are identical. We all have different things that enable us to do what we do.
And Tim sells foot picks with the socks on, so he has an extra income.
I should start selling feet picks.
With your socks on. With your socks on.
No, I'm saying like maybe all these years of wearing socks have prepared me and trained me for the best feet that Ben has ever seen.
What's up, boo? What's up, boo? What you doing, boo boo? You hanging out?
I'm waiting for my mom to get out of the shower so I can leave because I'm watching my niece and my drawers are in the dryer. I just went to the post office.
Thanks for letting us know.
Hey, we were talking while you were gone. Like you ain't found one of them vintage like little clothes hangers on the pulley put out behind the house there?
I'll be worried somebody might come back there and take them.
His Calvin Kleins will be gone.
Their clothes are hanging throughout all the bathrooms in my house right now.
Oh man.
So
here's a good question. You guys ever get concerned about getting put in eBay jail? I don't sell any purses or shoes because of this anymore.
Listen, I've been in real jail, so eBay jail, I'll be okay. I think I'll find a way to survive eBay jail.
We do the right things to stay out of eBay jail. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about hats getting them in eBay jail lately. Not even necessarily eBay jail, but having a lot of hats being taken down.
Because they're listing.
Yeah, they said that Ford had took down. Kevin was
because that. You know why? They're listing the hat at the brand as Ford.
Oh,
that's what's the problem with that.
That's a nugget. That's a nugget right there.
Yeah, because someone listed a vintage jacket that had a Ford Mustang patch on it, and so the brand was Ford, and that's where they get in trouble.
That's no bueno.
There's a lot of little bitty things like that people don't tell you.
Yep.
Or they just scare you like, my eBay got taken down. This is the reason why.
That's a good nugget right there.
Tim, it looks nice out over there today. What's the temp?
I don't know. It's muggy.
It's a little muggy.
It's been hot. It's been really hot here lately.
Yep, Todd. Yep.
Fake jerseys.
Look how ugly that boot is. Let's get this cleaned up.
Man, I really wanted to buy these Tony Llama boots the other day, man.
Why didn't you?
I couldn't pull the trigger, man.
Why not?
Well,
you didn't know enough about them?
Well, I mean, I know some, mostly from what I learned from, paying attention to you and, you know what I'm saying, and some other people.
Oh,
but
wait, how much were they?
Exactly. That's what I'm about to get to.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, like,
for that,
you got to remember that the, prices around here are not, thrift stores are not, like, good. And so, like, I couldn't find, like, I feel more comfortable paying a little bit more money for something if I can find exact comps. Like, even though I had the boot model number and I put it in, there wasn't a lot of that exact boot. And the ones I could find were like $50 or so. And the boots were like $18. I mean, I could have got 20% off discount in the end, but it was like $18. And so, like, for me, it just didn't make sense to do for, like, let's say I get the 20% off, you're looking at probably like $15. If I sold the boots for, I mean, maybe I was undercomping it, but if the boots sold for $50, $40, Then I'm looking at like a $12 profit. After fees, like a $12 to $15 profit. I don't know. It didn't get me excited enough to buy them.
Kara says, I'm so tired of working my job.
How about this, Tim? Stop buying any shoes or boots or anything like that until you come down here.
No, I know but
like go look for the glass. Hey, go look for the glass. Go look for all that stuff. And then when you want shoes, boots, hats, you know where to come find me.
I know, but like it's good for me to at least walk the boot aisles. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like get the work in. You know what I'm saying?
West Virginia.
What's going on, John?
If it would have been $100 boots, I would have bought them.
Hey, I got a little BOLO for you guys. See this right here?
Cam, yeah, video high 8. Those are good.
Yeah, comps are over $100.
Woo!
Camera only.
Is it tested or for parts repair?
Parts repair is 50 plus.
I listed a parts repair camera that camera that I picked up with Cernoch for free at the Rod 11 yard sale.
Dude, I will tell you this though, like hand cameras, I've had so many returns from those things. Like things that like I know how to test like the basic stuff, like, but these guys will be saying, well, when I did this, use this optical, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, it's really kind of scared me off some cameras, like, because I'm like,
My niece has figured out how to do the head.
Hey, Cincinnati Picker in the building, man. Good to see you, John.
Shoulder shrug. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna sign out. Hopefully, I can get back in time to sign back in.
There you go.
I'll see. Yeah, I know.
Beard angle at this all the time.
I was looking at some GoPro footage I have stashed away, and it's a serious beard issue. I got to figure out how to.
Remember, I put out a couple of videos that had the beard cam. It's like
I have to.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. We did have a couple questions in here. Jake, thanks for coming through. And I saw the one with Trash Cat Rescue asking about how do you guys handle negative feedback? So now it is me and Leroy, and we will deal with it. How do you handle negative feedback? If it's something I can correct, I do. I thought I saw your post the other day about somebody. Usually I will offer whatever I can do to help the situation. And then I call eBay. Like that's kind of my go-to. I will try to talk to the person and then I call eBay. If you offer free returns, that's one of the great things. If you offer free returns, you can get negative feedback taken off.
I don't offer free returns. I just offer returns. And that usually works for me because then if they're not really serious, they're not going to pay the money to get it shipped back.
Yeah.
But my problem now is I don't even know how to contact them because I had a phone number that's no longer in service. And every time I try to send a text message to eBay, it doesn't work. So if I get a feedback, I'm screwed because I really don't know what to do.
Hey, I found it the other day, and I'm going to try to look for it now so that I can show people what to do. There is a way to go into help and get eBay to call you, and they will call you. I've done that before as well.
Okay, because I'm afraid that's one of my biggest.
Actually, that's something I need to research so we can put out a little public service announcement.
And guys, we got 65 people here. Thank you guys so much.
Hey.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Sorry, I was just cleaning the bottoms of these boots.
We were talking about negative feedback. Like, what's your go-to on negative feedback? I said I offer free returns so I can get it taken down. We were talking about how you can't talk to eBay on the phone anymore. some people couldn't do that anyway. Facebook, you can message them.
Yeah.
There is a way, and I was telling Leroy, I'll have to find it because there is a way where you can get them to call you.
That is through the app.
Okay.
I've tried the help that they give you, and it keeps just referring me to nowhere. And I'm really afraid. Like, I almost had one issue that I don't know what to do. Like, I'll do text messaging, but what I've tried and it's not working.
It's on the app. I thought I saw it. Okay.
I got a question real quick on somebody's message here. Who was it? Oh, Trash Cat Rescue said I did state in my listing that it was vintage and in vintage condition. My problem with that is everybody's look of used, new, vintage. Everybody has their own opinion of new. So I try to bring them to my pitches and try to explain to them. Make sure, that's why I put like 7 pitches in each listing, to make sure you look through my pitches. My pitches are the real pictures. No offense to however you say it, AI background guys, but mine are real pictures. So what you see is what you're getting. I've never ordered a picture, an item with the AI background and got the baseball field in the back. I haven't got the baseball field yet. I just get the hat. So I got pick on these guys. But no, honestly, that's what I do. Like,
hey, I'm going to go back down the chat just a little bit because what do you guys do with shirts that have faded no size tags? The best you can. Like, if you can't make out what it is, then you do the measurements, like you said. And then, yeah, that's basically what you got to do.
Yeah, and then you can go online to see like basic shirt measurements, what sizes they are. I have it all up here, so I can measure something and tell you right now, if it's a.
It's really like even the size tags, you still need to do your measurements because a 90s large is different than an 80s large. Like almost 2 sizes sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Let's see. There's some people popped in. Walter, good to see you, buddy. In the house. Let's see. Wow. A lot of chat. Scored big, 540. Scored big at a 340 sale. Got 15 digital cameras for $15. Most take AA batteries, so don't need chargers. That's good. All for one. That's awesome. Kara Patel had said that about like she hates working so much, and Cat Whisperer says that she does reselling and that she learned so much from us. It makes us better reseller. Thank you. Cincinnati Picker says that he sends glitter bombs to their house when he gets a negative review. That could be a way to do it for sure. Maybe you could send that cam like the Porch Pirate guy. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Get it uploaded. Ascat Sue popping in says, I woke up yesterday and thought it was Tuesday and even went back to work and turned around and come back. Happy to see you today. That's funny. Oh. Kristen says she did message them and offer a refund, but they won't respond. And she sent a message to eBay and they said no help. Yeah. Jennifer Hayes in the house. Jennifer Hayes, longtime supporter of us for sure. I remember way back my very first live on YouTube, Jennifer Hayes in the building. So thank you very much, Jennifer, for all your support over the years. Timothy Doyle in the house. Good to see you as well. Let me see. I'm still
Did you see John's?
About the glitter bomb?
No, about the pitches. You'll see it.
Say don't use a half-naked lady holding your eBay items to boost sales. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, eBay chat is hit or miss. So I knew, I guess on the app on your phone, you can get them to call you.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to go about it. If you go on the phone and hit contact us, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it will say to call. Get a call from eBay, and generally they call. The only thing you have to be leery of or careful, I know myself, my spam calls get kicked automatic, so just make sure you answer that thing when it calls immediately. Let me see. I haven't cleaned something. I clearly state it. If I haven't cleaned something, I clearly state it. It is better to the buyer to clean it.
I tell them that I haven't cleaned. It needs to be cleaned, even though I cleaned it. So I'll sell a tool and I'll be like, oh, item is a little dirty, may need cleaning when I have already cleaned
it. Farm Girl Scavenger Noel in the building and says, happy birthday, Miss Jen. Jennifer Hayes, it was your birthday. Happy birthday, belated.
Yeah, happy birthday, John.
First.
Yeah, it was. It was me, you, and I think Steve-O came in for a little while. Nana Tink. Like, those are some of the early people that I popped in. I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. Hey, I'm going to try it. Go for it.
How far in did you find me? It wasn't too far back.
Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest.
I honestly think it wasn't too far back.
You see, Kristen, look. First whatnot's going to be kittens versus dinosaurs.
Oh, no.
Dude, you know what I did the other day? I really did. Like, I meant to, like, I got so excited about the Ray-Bans. That sale I was at had a whole box of dinosaur trading cards, like just sitting back there in the back. And the guy showed them to me and mentioned it to me.
You should have sent them to
I said,
Tim.
I've got to get some packs of those to send to Tim.
Don't even tell him. Don't put an address. Don't put a return address or nothing.
Yeah, I left them. I sure did. But I've got the guy's phone number, so I'll be back. Oh, yeah, Jennifer. Gosh. Let me handle that right now. We'll get you hooked right up.
No, Jennifer, you are banned. No wrenches for you. Yeah, and Jen for a while was pumping out some videos too.
Okay, I know it took me a while for these boots, but these boots are gonna, you can't really see it because look, oh, there you go. Look how nice they are now. And I'm gonna relace them and everything. Let's see. There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
So like I was watching other YouTubers and they said if you have to spend that much time on an item, then you're really not a good reseller. What do you have to say about that?
I would say if I would have left those boots like that, they would have gone for probably $40. Now these boots, I'm gonna list them for $150.
So they need to keep their mouths quiet and worry about their own business.
I mean, if that's what they want, you know, sure.
I did hear that before. If you have to buy an item that you have to do anything to besides listed, then you're wasting your time.
Now, listen. There's a lot of shoes I pass on now that I'm like, nah. You know, but that's because I just don't want to deal with that, you know? Because again, if I can take these boots, do the work to them and make them a lot more valuable, I'll do that.
John said, I give my wrench to Jen. I can't handle this much responsibility.
Honestly, a lot of times, guys, I don't even think about the moderator stuff until I need somebody to drop a link or something. And then I'm like, oh, these guys. We got you. We got you. I have a VA widow's pension and medical. I can retire in 2 years and 5 months at 60. I'm only allowed to make $1,700 a month before they cut my Social Security. Yeah. Business is going in children's name. There you go. To make a blanket statement like, if have to do anything to an item, you're wasting your time. It's foolish. There are millions of ways to resell. There's on no right way to do it. That is true.
Correct.
Everybody has their John. Everybody has their way. Just some people would rather list like 50 things a day, and they're good with that. Me, if I can refurbish something, and that's I'm still doing my job, but it takes me 100% off of grind. And then, like Cernoch says, I'm getting the money out of it. It's just in a different way.
It's almost therapeutic too.
Yeah,
that's the thing too. It's very like taking something that looked like what it looked like, and now now it's like boom, here you go. I don't know. It's
for instance, and I'm gonna. The guy's not here, but I'm just gonna put this out there. Tim, okay, Tim, we're at the 127, and Tim, it was raining the first day. He wasn't really picking a bunch of stuff that he looks for. Me and Eric found the parts, and we said, "Hey, Tim, we can get you one of these boxes. We know there's money into this. If that's not your passion." Then Tim was like, "I'm sorry, guys. I just can't do it. That's not what I want to list."
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at that. Like, you can't be mad at that because that's just not what he likes. Now, there was a ton of money that was left on the table. Every box, I'm going to make $1,000. I bought 2 boxes. So he could have did the same, but he stuck to his guns, and you can't be mad at him for that. If you want to clean the tools, if you want to stay at a yard sale and comp everything at the yard sale, that's your method. That's the way you do things. Every one of us go to yard sales, and we'll go to yard sales together, and there'll be 10 of us. I promise you there's $1,000 left there at every yard sale if you looked up everything. But people don't want to do that. They want to find.
If you don't mind selling pink, you can find $1,000. If you're into that.
Guys, I had no coffee today.
We don't know everything about everything, and that's why we constantly learn too.
Eric would have walked by that helicopter, and he would never even picked it up. I promise you, Eric will not walk by another helicopter again.
I know. Like Leroy was going to leave a pump at a yard sale, and I was like, "Hey, bro."
Yep.
It's brand new in the box. Cernoch, like the rest of us, were going to let a pile of trash in the front yard just like sit there. And Cernoch walked over and pulled 3 $50 sweatshirts out of it.
Right? Oopsies.
You found the coveted Enaman in a barrel full of sheets.
Right?
I did good at that place too.
Hey, Silver Fox has asked about this, I think, a couple times in chat. I missed it the first time. Are varsity high school Letterman jackets worth picking up?
Yes, the older the better too.
Now, is 90s too new or too old?
No.
Hey, any Doctor Who fans in the house?
90s is good. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it is about the look. If it's got like the old school chain stitching and all that stuff, that's what people are looking for right now. Doctor Who.
You like the Doctor Who?
I was never a big Doctor Who fan. I don't know.
Look, you talk about faded tag, bro. Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Straight gone. Like literally the tag is see-through. Doctor Who.
How did they make that little knot? You know what? We're gonna do this.
Yo. Bulk deal on Hawaiian shirts. Noelle, guys, if you have not seen Noelle's stuff, man, she finds the heat.
She's good.
Yeah, for sure. The cost brand new in stores is $200 on the Letterman jacket.
And guys, we got 60 people in the building. We appreciate
Hey, I gotta
you
run to the
guys.
car. Got something out there. But.
We appreciate you guys, and don't forget, guys, check out our weekly videos and support us on our weekly videos and our Facebook and our Instagram clips if you can. We appreciate it. And if any of us put out a separate video on our personal channels, just support us. That makes us feel like we're actually doing something right. Swamp Picker's in the building.
Huh. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's got these boots. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at my boots right now, like comping them. And dude, again, like everyone's listings, the pictures are just no. These are different. These right here. These are firefighter boots. Like yeah. These are the Honeywell Pro Warrington 3003s. Yeah, no, I've had jump boots, Walter. Yeah. All right. All right. Bam. All right, we got those laced up. Now we're going to lace these up. Oh. All right. Bam. Here, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Here. So this piece has to go like right here. Like this. Oh yeah, Walter. Yeah, I've got three. I bought 3 pairs of these boots yesterday. This is the nicest one, so I wanted to get it done first. But I have now these are the same brand and model, but these ones are a little bit more worn down and everything. So yeah, but we're gonna redo these too. So I mean, it's the same style and everything. So it's these Vibram soles. If you ever see the Vibram soles, pick them up. Like you know, if you can get them for a good price, pick them up. And then I got these Thorogood boots right here. Another firefighter style one. That one's gonna be interesting to take off too. So, Leroy's sound is off because he's talking on the phone to someone else. There we go, Noel. Get it listed now. Yeah, Walter. Yeah. I'll sell them as is for those. Now that's the one thing I don't do at Boots is like go through the whole like reselling process and everything like that, because that can cost you some money. And it's like, well, if they want to do that to their boots, they can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, Leroy's getting it in right now.
I know, right?
Hey, speaking of hats, I got a little different out of the box hats going on right here. Have you ever seen this brand?
No.
Custom by Reed Hill. They are a little fur blend. Look at this little hat.
Little fedora action.
Yeah. So get her a little shaped out a little bit. Got a little fedora. But this is actually one I have not seen in the wild. How about a little bowler hat action? Look at this guy.
Now you have to now you have to put that on now.
Dude, this thing would not fit on my head if I tried, but I can give you a little mini chaplain. Little mini chaplain.
Winner.
Yeah. Yeah, same company. These are actually like around 25 to 30.
Huh.
So let's see. Apparently that's a pretty good cap company. A little Family Guy.
Oh, there we go.
Banana. A little vintage General Electric flip clock.
Flip clock. Hey, flip clocks do well.
Yeah, they actually have a little value.
Yeah. Can you show that again for the chat?
Yeah. So what we're talking about is like this part. This
Does it
part.
flip for you? Can you manually flip it on it? Oh, yeah. If you see those and you can pick it up for cheap, get those. They will sell.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Trash Cat says she needs the bowler hat. Hit me on IG. I got these as a throw-in. They're not the greatest, but I figured someone to buy them.
What brand is that?
Like a little Janko-esque.
Yeah.
Jorts. This is what I went to the car to look for, because this is a little thing that I do too, is I like to pick up these.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember whether it was a high 8 or not. And
That's not a high 8. That's a VHSC.
But if I ever see them blank, always good. You can create some bundles later on.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Then I got this. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was like a yard sale throw-in. It's little grocery store coupons, I believe, from the B&W. Has a cash value of 1 cent. I've got at least $3 worth here, maybe. So, just for the items.
Are you going to go cash those in at the B&W?
Yeah. Cernoch, check this out. How about this little shoehorn?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool looking.
What's on the bottom?
Ballard's shoehorn doorstop, $40.
There you go.
So kind of cool looking. It's food stamps, is what Wally says. Maybe. Yeah. This was like a vintage estate sale, yard sale kind of situation. So you got to go with the Vitamix. Come on now. Little Vitamix action. Some of these are actually really valuable. Just FYI. Especially when you have the top pieces to them.
Oh, nice.
Like,
I was
look at
going to
this.
ask
Really.
that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
So you blend it and then you can just serve it right from there?
Yeah, it's like an old school juicer kind of situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stainless. Kathleen in the building. Good to see you. A little show and tell action. I've already listed most everything else I bought at these sales, but a couple PS4 games, buck a piece. Little whatnot fodder. Yeah, I thought the shoe thing was super cool though.
Yeah. All right, we are done
It
with.
says the thing that bugs her about cross listing is they don't all have the unisex option. One man's trash. Thanks for being here. Still running 56 in the building. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us today. Feel free if you have any questions to drop them in the chat, and we will try to get to it as soon as one of us recognizes that it's in there. If not, we have a ton of people in here that have a wealth of information and would be happy to help us.
All right. Right. Just hit the like button.
There you go.
All right. Which ones do I clean now? I think we're going to clean these. Have you heard of a tax stamp on sealed playing cards? I have not.
Yeah, see, the Facebook group is growing every day.
I know, right? All right, let's try to how are these tied in here? Ooh. They're good. Oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you, Cat Whisperer. Okay, let's see. Nice hats. All right, let's look up these. I'm gonna try to look up these thorough goods. Thorough good. And now the number on here is really hard to see. And that's just, oh well, this one's missing, missing it. So I have to go off the other one now. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, Kristen in the house. Good to see you.
Kathleen, I would say it would probably be okay. Looking into cross listing currently only on eBay, which would be better for cross listing, Macari or Posh? Well, if you're doing like if you have a cross listing app like Vendoo or List Perfectly or something like that, I would recommend doing both. So, it also just depends on what you. If you do a lot of clothing, I would go to Posh first. But if you have more like hard goods, video games, toys, I would lean more Macari. Wait. Take besides your ability to sniff out a good deal at Salvation Army, what's your honest opinion on the lure to the store? Well, I don't shop at Salvation Army. I have my own. It's a local thrift shop that I go to.
Cernoch has like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. He has like Willy Wonka's thrift store.
Right.
Everything you can dream.
No, you just gotta go hunt. You just gotta go hunt. I don't know if this is number 6 is.
Sorry for the blinding light.
All right, I found them. I think. No, this is not it.
Those stores are overrated. That's why it's called Cernochsconnections.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to change this number. It might be a 4 instead of a 1. Well, maybe not. Let's see how close these look. Very, very close. Oh. All right. Chain King, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
You have a great day.
Thanks, Scott. Enjoyed hanging out with you some at the FootCon event. Guys, if you have not checked out Cha-Ching King, that is well worth the watch for sure.
I don't know why the return rate would be that way. Huh. Weird. Dude, let me show you some. I'm gonna show you some finds I had yesterday, along with the boots. Oh, where's Leroy? Look, I got that Usher 2004 T-shirt XL. So I picked that up yesterday, and then they have these. I don't know if y'all remember these, but back in the '90s, the Gus Macker 3-on-3 basketball tournaments.
Those are cool.
So I picked up these. There was 96, 97, and 98. And I put these up on my Instagram. Dude, I had like 4 or 5 local dudes all hit me up. They're like, yo. But this one dude, see, here's the thing. I had like 5 people reach out to me about this. Oh, man. What's going on with that? And it's like, well, the one dude that buys that comes and buys stuff from me, I'm gonna give him first dibs, you know? So yeah. So those are some good pickups. This is a nice little pickup from the other day too. Look at that. We got Harley and Taz. We got Looney Tunes. Harley. Long sleeve.
Kristen said her brother won the local Gus Smacker tournament in 1993.
Oh, nice.
So cross-listing to Posh seems a little intimidating to start listing. It appears to be high maintenance. Need constant attention. I've got something for you.
Yep.
If you go, let me see if it's in the description of this video real quick. I have a link for Flip. I'll put it in the chat. Maybe.
What's cracking, nerds reselling and picking? Welcome.
Cernoch, did you clean up the description in the YouTube?
No.
I must have just found a good one.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if that actually goes in. What I would say is Flip has the crossed, what do they call it? Promoter or whatever.
The share.
Yeah. The Poshmark sharer. And it doesn't cost you anything. If you wanted to try out cross listing just to Poshmark, you can do it there. It doesn't have any kind of removal tool or notification tool. So you'd have to kind of stay up on that. But yeah, so like that's what Sue's saying. So if you use their Poshmark share, it doesn't cost anything if you go check that out. The only thing you have to do is on your computer, you need to have your Posh app open and your Flip app open, and it'll actually just share all day, any day. So
Justin, Aaron Rodgers will miss the entire season with a torn Achilles.
yo.
Well,
Sonny in the house. Good to see you, Sonny. There's Reselling Pickin says, longtime follower apparently didn't follow this account. What tools are going off these days? I mean, we use a pretty wide variety here of things like, that Poshmark share. And now if you're talking about Leroy and what tools are going off, then Leroy would have to speak on that. Leroy.
Leroy.
Bueller.
Leroy. Leroy.
Hello.
Leroy.
Everybody out there.
Leroy.
Leroy's got a speaker off. Leroy.
Are you trying to get me?
Yeah, we got a question for you here, man.
I'm sorry. I've been off. Give me a second. I was trying to get my headphones to work, but they weren't working. Okay. Go for it.
So what tools are going off these days from nerds reselling and picking?
Let's see. Give me a minute. I will jump over to the
But you guys are getting the deep view here. Bro, it looks like your warehouse is like 10 miles long. like looking from this angle.
Right?
It needs to. Yeah, it needs to look that way. Hey, I got a little bolo for you guys that I found while doing a side job. Let me show you that real quick. So if you guys got to ship some bigger stuff and you need some extra protection for bigger stuff, I had to do a job where I had to use this, which is insulation for like houses, and it's just styrofoam with like plastic over it. It's $10 a sheet for a 4x8. So if you ever have to ship something big and you want to pad it, like pad the box, this is a good thing, and I got it from Home Depot. That'll be on my next video, guys.
Nice.
All right, let's see what is selling in the blood, sweat, and soul community. Today was lawnmower.
How many Utah Jazz snapbacks?
No.
Tools.
Oh, I think I do, but it's a kid's though. That's the problem.
It's dark in here today.
My computer's acting up bad.
Man, have you seen that hurricane, dude?
Which way is it coming?
Just up the coast. Supposedly it's not going to hit land,
Nah, I know.
but we'll get flooding here.
You will?
Oh yeah.
He's on the coast.
Anything that comes inside of Bermuda will flood a little bit here.
Oh.
Yeah, people are like, the surf's already going off out there. Will be red flags flying. Say for you non-coastal guys, red flags means you should not swim unless you want to die. Like it's
How about surfing?
surfing, they don't care, dude. They jump off the piers and this. Like,
Yeah. They go to your area to surf.
yeah, you ever watch Point Break?
Oh, that's a great movie. Come here.
Those guys jumping out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of nonsense we have happening around here. Like people jump, literally, they jump off the piers, dude. Like,
And there was, before we go too far, Tim's back. The person that asked me a question, please send me a message on Instagram and I'll guide you in the right direction.
it is nerds reselling and picking. Longtime follower apparently didn't follow on this account. What tools are going off these days? That was the question.
Yeah. Send me a message on Instagram and I'll guide you in the right direction.
Are you
have
getting all this
received
info?
No, I just I can concentrate more if I do it that way.
Right.
Cernoch, look what's sold.
And my computer is so skitty right now, it's horrible.
The chip.
Oh,
The chip Pyrex bowl sold. What's going on, Sonny, Glenn, Kathleen? Good to see you all.
Hey, you know what? I could probably take you guys on a road trip to the ocean because I've got to go to the post office. And I technically need to go to the UPS. I've got something that needs to go out.
We are on schedule for 12:30 today, correct?
12:30, absolutely.
Okay. You guys know now my Tuesdays are
Action-packed.
action-packed. Indeed, yes. It was awesome, though. Peter Rosenberg was on with Authentic yesterday.
So is Authentic, is he in mourning or like?
Yeah, it was pretty funny because Peter Rosenberg, for those of you that don't know, is like a big time radio personality, media, TV. He's been a wrestling commentator. He's He's also a huge hip hop guy, like huge in the hip hop community. He works at Hot 97 in New York, which is like one of the biggest hip hop radio stations in the world. And but he's actually from here originally. And he's a Commanders fan, but he works in New York and covers the Giants. And so him and Authentic go back. Like he hooked Authentic up with some crazy shows before in New York. One infamous show where Saigon and Mobb Deep got into a fight once. Crazy times. He was up there. Authentic was up there with Kev Brown and Odyssey. I'm sure you know who Kev Brown and Odyssey are, right? Cernoch?
Yes.
So yeah, that was a huge moment for the show. Obviously, he's been on with us before a couple of times, but he's a great dude. And so he was literally in the car on his way back to MetLife Stadium because he had to go work for the Jets game. And when he was in the car, he was like, "I'm on my way back to the murder scene right now," because it was crazy.
Ooh.
Hey, so we hit a little milestone on YouTube just now. 2,800 followers on YouTube.
There we go.
We're knocking on the door of the 3K. So don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hey, the lady's there. All right, bye-bye. Hey, I heard about a great tip on abused Pyrex. If dishwasher damage, try Vespa. We're going to call it back. Be clear to explain in description. I would proceed with extreme caution when doing that. Like I would only do that if it was like a super rare high end Pyrex. If it's just a regular Pyrex bowl, I wouldn't even go through the trouble. Once it's dishwasher, there's some things with Pyrex that's just when it's there, you just gotta pour a little out for the homies and move on, because dishwasher damage and some certain scratches, there's just no coming back from. I don't know if you were here the one day when we were going through, what was that, 2 weeks ago? My God, some of those Pyrex bowls that people were listing, it's just, yeah. Because the thing is, when you do like that with the vegetable oil thing, it's like trimming a card almost. I mean, it'll look really good for the picture and everything like that, but by the time it gets to the person, it's just, and the vegetable oil comes off, it's just, I would proceed with caution. Big shout out to Keith. I appreciate you, bud. Like I said, if anybody wants to promote themselves, their YouTube channels, their Instagrams or whatnots, and you guys want to send some stuff for the Authentic and the Beard channel, we are definitely looking for some stuff to give away on our channel and help promote others. So I appreciate that very much. So as always, Keith. Noelle must have picked up a whole lot of hats because she says she needs the hat form back, man. And yes, if you guys haven't seen, I was on Paul's the Philly Flippers podcast, The Flip Side. I'm actually the second member of the Reseller Information Network after this guy right here, Leroy, Blood, Sweat, and Soul. So we're halfway through the crew to be on there. It was absolutely a blast. Me and Paul always have a good time when we get together. So
He's scared Leroy. He just left.
yeah, I know.
Wow.
Leroy's, I'm out of here.
He already walked out on us once today.
All right.
Still 47 in the chat. Appreciate all you guys for being here.
What I do with Pyrex now is what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll sand all the stuff off, And then they have these new patterns you can put on. It's like stickers. You just put it on there, and then you peel it off, and then you just like heat it, and then it just stays on there. What do you think about that?
Wait, say it one more time.
It's kind of like an Easter egg, like the little plaster wrap that you put
Yeah,
on.
you scratch off all the paint. Like, so if you have one that has like paint that's messed up, you just scratch it all off, and then
There's
replacement. Like you can put it, you know.
there's a lot of people out there that do custom Pyrex bowls, especially like for Halloween. They get like the white mixing bowls and they put like those like scary black cat stickers on them, and like make like custom Pyrex bowls.
Do they sell?
I'm sure. Yeah. Listen, people. One thing I noticed, and that's what I was talking to about with Diane during our members only stream, about how like when I was doing the vintage trains on Whatnot, I noticed there's a lot of people that sell a lot of their own like creations. There's like a huge like uptick in community in upcycled vintage.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that probably goes with clothes too.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. I would love to do upcycled vintage if I had the time. You know what I'm saying? Golly, that would be.
Where somebody has this rig listed for $90.
Ooh.
Mm. Of course, they do have it listed as vintage, when I think it's pretty much the same thing as mine. They just scratched the tag off the bottom. The original price was $60. Need to get the hairdryer out.
Right. Tim.
Yes, sir.
I feel like the mail has already come, so Ace has already done his attack mode for today, right?
Maybe that meme you sent me was absolutely hilarious. So
right. Poor dogs, right? They're just trying to protect us. We're all yelling at them, shut up. We've had a big influx of roofing and home repair guys that walk around the neighborhood. Gizmo hates those guys. But it's an awesome, like, you don't have to talk to him because your dog's going crazy. You're like, sorry, man, my dog's going crazy. Just give me your card. Cool, thanks.
All right, I'm gonna take you on a road trip. I need to get this out before lunch. Let me just make sure I can get on. All right, give me 5 minutes. I'll be back on.
All right. Ooh. See, look at that. The power of leather lotion. Bro, come on. Tell me. Like, this is the before. This is the crummy. Ugh. Tim, you have a question. Tim, can you show us how a cat plays? And yes, temporary tattoos on Pyrex. That's the new rage. That's the new rage.
When I was doing my live, there was like a brooch I had, and the looked like a fox or a cat or something, and it had like a pearl, and it was like his hand, the paw was like cuffed like that, and I was trying to explain to people how like it looks like a cat. You know how cats when they play they go like this. It's like their hands are like cupped like this, and they're like they do like this thing. Their paws. So I think that's pretty much how they go. They go like this. Like that.
Yeah, we're working on these boots. These ones are gonna. These definitely need a sole replacement, but I'll let them do that on their own. But these have been. I'm gonna have to vacuum over here because it's all this junk that's falling out of these boots. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Tim. Kristen said her first whatnot. The theme is going to be kittens versus dinosaurs. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the sole's getting a little thin. See, we can see the right here, the heel drag, and then the thinness of the. But I'm gonna sell them like this. So if someone wants to do a swap, they can.
I'm getting casting inquiries from this TV production company.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's something I want to do yet or not. We'll see. You know what's good too, Kelly, which is new? Replacements now has an image search. I've used it a couple of times now. It's definitely something that you guys should look into. Oh, who's this cool guy?
I'm having issues with
With what?
my phone, my computer. Why is it two of them? Oh, that's Eric. Okay.
I feel your pain, Leroy. I feel your pain. Just know that.
Come on, Leroy, get it together. Let's go.
I want to turn it, but I don't know how to turn it. I was trying to look it up again, and it wouldn't do that. So you guys got to deal with this. All right, let me go find some items. Oh, what does it say? Leroy stinks at fantasy?
Right.
No. You were close, man.
No, it says Aaron Rodgers confirmed torn Achilles, out for the season.
Oh, that is so
cool. You know what that means? He's retiring.
Josie was saying it last night. Josie was like, make sure you tell everybody on the show. I say he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
I don't know if that's a good thing for me to say, Josie.
The fourth play. What was it, the fourth play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they came back and won, thank God.
That was so cool the way they won. That game was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept on Twitter, they kept on showing a picture of Tom Brady in a Jets uniform.
Oh, God.
They've been showing the Raiders uniform on Tom Brady like all off season.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But she's like, he better not.
Tom Brady is a sideline coach for Deion Sanders' son. That's what Tom Brady's doing, and getting ready for his new career in being a what do you call it?
Commentator.
Yeah.
Is he going to commentate though?
Yeah, he signed like
Yeah, he
some
already got the
lucrative,
contract.
yeah, some crazy
God.
deal.
Yeah.
I know he
He's
signed the
like-
crazy deal, but is that still like in the work?
Yeah, next year. Next year.
Yeah, they gave him a year off.
Gotcha.
No, he told them they were taking a year off. They didn't give him nothing.
To make sure. Very true.
He's been doing a lot with Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
They are exciting to watch.
I don't know what to say. I got on the bandwagon a long time ago. So
Yeah, I was there.
I
with
won't
you.
buy merchandise. Yeah, I won't buy merchandise or anything, but I'll tell you, they're a trip.
I felt bad for Cernoch, man. That Miami Texas A&M game was
Yeah.
a doozy.
Hey, as an A&M fan, it's one of those things. I've seen that game. I've seen that game 20 times in my history of
Yeah.
watching. So it a loss like that isn't like, oh, you know, it's like, okay, yep. This is our season, you know?
Or for the course.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
It looks nice out here right now. A balmy 87 degrees outside.
I know. Look at that bright blue skies and everything like that.
Yeah. Calm before the storm, boy.
I'm looking. I'm looking up in the weather. Ooh, we have a. It says we have a marginal risk of severe weather today. Huh.
The only thing keeping that thing off course is there's a storm coming in. Let 'em know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that thing would probably be coming for a visit. Yeah, those of you guys that are new to the chat, this is the lovely Outer Banks, North Carolina. I do actually live on an island, so we're gonna cross the bridge in a moment.
I'm gonna have to do my yesterday's video all over again.
Why?
Oh yeah,
The roll of tape.
granulated.
Eric, it don't look like any storms coming your way.
Go
Y'all are clear for the
somewhere.
entire day.
It's just the wind and waves.
No.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see, I'm on a
wait
show.
till I
Don't
get you over here on
interrupt
the
me. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, wait till I show you the beach here in a minute. You'll be like, what?
Oh, now I lost my earphones.
Yo, he might go past Thatcher down there. Thatcher's with his mom. They're on a little vacay down there in the Outer Banks.
Are they down south? Are they down like Hatteras Island?
Hatteras, yeah, they went to Hatteras. Yeah,
Back to that same place?
I think so. Frisco, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live in Frisco for a season. When me and Regina first got married, that's where we lived. Frisco.
All right, let's get on these other boots.
Yeah, I took my little buddy to all the places, the tourism places. I totally blanked on it last week. I should have brought him on the show with me. But
Come on.
Wait, A&M confused me when shopping because I have a college here that's A&M, and I don't know the difference. Is it Alabama A&M?
see, there's a bunch.
A&M stands for Army and Military.
No. It stands for Agriculture and Mechanics, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Agriculture and Mechanical. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get these boots cleaned up. Oh, gosh. Dang.
Yeah, I can't see any of the chat.
All right. That's ugly.
Probably not a good thing to try to read and drive anyway.
All right. Yeah, there's Florida A&M. There's, yeah, you're right. There's, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of A&Ms.
All right. Let's get this one going. Let's get this one going. All right. Boom.
Watch those comedian guys that they did that football thing about where people the people's names at the college football East-West game.
Yeah.
There's guys be saying they're like, yeah, I'm from Southeast, Northwest, Upstate, Alabama A&M, Texas.
Yeah. All the directional schools.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, actually, the sound's pretty calm today, man. A little slick calm.
Nice.
Slick cam.
There it is. There's the. Low tide in Alabama these days. Right? I couldn't believe they got beat by Texas. Of all teams, they get beat by Texas. Come on, man. Like, I went into watching that game not liking both schools. It's like, come on, Alabama, y'all got to get beat by Texas. Come on. Dang. These boots got all kinds of. Right, Krista? I'm like, man. All right. God, dog. Okay. Keep going. Ken, yes. These were the Honeywell 303, Honeywell Pro Warrington Model 303 firefighter boots. The where I got confused thinking they were Red Wings because it was just the insole. They had a Red Wings insole. So we're getting these breathed back to life. Yeah, no, because we thought they were Works because these were the insoles in them. But Doyle, what hurricane you talking about? Because when I look at it's pushing all the way up to Canada already.
Nah, it's not already there.
Huh?
there.
Oh,
Right,
well,
you see
oh,
where it's
yeah, it's
actually
not. No, but it looks like they have it pushing up towards Canada.
Yeah, but anything inside of Bermuda brings tide here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The closer it gets to land, the more tide we get.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, it can change the surf here like an incredible amount.
Yeah, Ken, they weren't Works. They were the Harrington Pro ones. But still, those are $400 boots.
We're about to see. I haven't been over to those since I might have, whatever. Let's see here.
16, 12.
All right, let me get the vacuum for you.
I don't know. Maybe they're letting people in. Maybe just the surf is good. Oh, the surf is big. You'd probably be worried if someone passes by. Man, actually, the surf is good. Real nice.
Eric, you know how Trash to Cash has they have areas where you can buy things for people to do things. Can our Patreon people pay for you to go surfing, or see you roll around on the sand or anything?
Bro, surfing is a no-go for me. I've tried it on multiple occasions.
Hey, and Kent's in the chat. You know Kent would pay. Kent would pay to see Eric go surfing.
I would need some medical insurance. Unless there's big animals that live out here. You know a storm's coming because look how packed the lineup is out here.
Oh yeah. Kent said all day.
Maybe they could pay for Tim to come to the beach in flip-flops.
Without socks on?
Right? Who's donating? Wait, is that a brass turtle?
Turtle.
Bro, get that and sell it, bro. Yeah, dude, right there. Bro, empty jars filled with OBX sand, bro.
Get some empty jars full.
Look at that dude down there. Seeing if somebody gets a good ride here in a second. This dude's going to try it. Nope. Bail. You see
apparently you know a lot about it.
Over a wave.
Oh yeah, my brother and my nephews have issues with surfing. They were telling me last week, Eric, that the two brothers, my brother's kids, they got in an argument with a guy on the sand.
Dude, they'll run over each other out there, man.
Yes, they're serious. It's crazy.
Look, there goes one. This guy's trying to get out there to those big waves.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I was almost a professional boogie boarder.
I used to boogie board, but not anymore.
I believe you probably at one point was a professional gigolo too.
We should have.
Sharks.
We have
Oh,
sharks
see,
here.
that's where I draw the line. I don't do the shark thing.
Me too.
Like this very pier that I'm standing on right now, beside where these guys are surfing. Like they've caught like 10, 12 foot. Yeah.
Man, that must be the life, man.
So we should have. I lived on a beach. I didn't like it, Tim. What should we have, Tim? What were you saying?
Somebody wanted a turtle picture.
We should have a reseller boogie board competition.
There you go. In the wave pool.
Eric is
Why
at the beach by his house. Nah, not no wave pool. We gotta get out in the real deal ocean. You gotta
Hey.
know how to do it in the real waves. The wave
come
pool.
on down. Come on down. No problem.
Wave pools.
Why
are
don't we
for
just learn?
suckers.
Why don't we just learn how to
I
resell
tell you what you
first?
don't want to do is the how they do the one on the sand skimboarding.
Oh, my buddy.
I
used to
like
go
that.
do
I used to do that.
Or,
I used
like
to
I
do
call
that
it,
back
like they
in
call
the
it face planning.
Yeah, there's no
Yes.
way
Yes.
that is not something that you want to do on a reseller's insurance plan. I want to do a
Yeah,
golf
those guys a
tournament,
little
though.
further
That's
out.
really what I want to
definitely
do.
better wave out there.
I think we need to have a
So that
reseller.
looks like it's kind of small, but actually those are probably like 6 to 8 foot waves easy. You see when the dude's standing up on the bottom and the waves above his head? The ones that are further out there. See that guy that just got up way out?
Eric, what are you commentating the surfing? All right, we got this guy down here. He's going to be doing a wave. Everybody.
He's gonna be doing a wave. They sent me the wrong size bubble wrap.
Hey
Oh
guys,
no!
Kent offered our first RIN reseller meetup to be in New Orleans. He said he would have the before and the after parties at his house and everything like that. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do it in New Orleans, and he's game.
That's Kent Daigle?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Kent says I was almost an Olympic water polo player. That's interesting. He was also almost a lawyer at CSI. You know my
I'll go to that meetup if he can get someone to come talk about about sneakers. I'll definitely go.
My football coach used to tell me almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
He said no cameras allowed.
No cameras allowed. He's got that classified stuff going on there.
Right?
Yeah, if I were to come back in like 3 days, that would look like a washing machine out there when that storm goes to pass by.
All right.
Yeah, Nova Scotia looks like they're about to get pounded with it. You guys remember where I parked?
Shannon, that is a crazy story. Zoom. All right, let's get these done. These are how the boots turned out. Now these need a little bit of that leather dye. I might hit them with a little bit of leather lotion. Or leather. Not leather lotion. Leather. Polish. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Bam. Boots done.
I cannot find an item. That was the worst. Oh, because it's right in front of me, you stupid blind idiot. Why don't you pay attention next time?
Hey, Leroy.
Sorry. I didn't think you guys heard me. I was on the other side.
Golly, Leroy.
I get mad at myself. I'm looking for something, getting all nervous. I can't find it. It's literally in my stomach. Oh my God. What? I'm
Nice little reminder. Leroy dip again?
I think so. He was cussing
I
about
could barely
something.
hear what you guys were saying out there. The wind. The constant wind.
Right?
Have you guys ever tried surfing?
No, not really. Not me.
I tell you what it does, dude. It's so hard on your back, to be honest. Sounds like you're pushing up on the board, trying to paddle. Like, it's kind of crazy. Did I ever tell you guys about the last time I tried to surf?
Nuh-uh.
So me and a buddy of mine were like, I was quite a bit younger. I was in my early 20s, and so I go out with him. Like, yeah, go out with him. Down in Frisco, like where you're talking about. Frisco.
Yeah.
There used to be a pier there. They tore it down since it got tore by a storm. But we paddled out. And I wasn't very good. Like, I finally got to where I could stand up occasionally, but I weren't any good. And so I'm paddling out with him. And then I happened to think about that they had caught a monster hammerhead off that pier like 2 days prior.
Oh, wow.
And I got in my head about it, dude. I'm like thinking about it. So when you have a surfboard, like, you know, you have that leash that's tied to your ankle so that when you fall off, surfboard don't go away. You can get back to it. So, dude, I'm paddling, and we're out almost even with the end of the pier. And we're out there, and dude, I kicked one time with my foot, and the leash hit my other leg, and I froze, dude. Like, I was so panicked, like I thought I got bumped by a shark. So, I mean, I have friends that tell me all the time that go out surfing. Like, you will get bumped. Like, they would just come and check you out, and they would just give you a little tap, you know. And I know people that have been bit, like, not massively bit, but just, like, nipped at a little bit. So I'm like, man, I freaked out, dude. I was, like, trying to balance on my board without having any part touch the water. Like, I was freaking out. So I told my buddy, I said, I'm going in, bro. Like, that's
You're like, nope.
back in. That was it. Surfing career done. Like, I don't want to mess with those sharks. Yeah.
So that's going to be a no for me, dog.
So if the chat had to guess who would be the best surfer out of the four of us, who would they pick?
Yeah, living out here on the Outer Banks. So when I was even younger than that, when I first moved out here, I was like 18, 19 years old. And so we were living in Salvo, which is another little village out here. They have at the end of the street we lived on, if you go to the beach there, you can see a wreck. Like you can see the mast of a wreck sticking up out of the water. And it's not too far out, like maybe 100, 200 yards out. So we used to swim out to that thing. And like, you know, we would shimmy up the mast and like dive off and stuff. And like we were out there doing that. And I didn't think anything of it. We used to do it all occasionally. Not every time we went to the beach, but we got there occasionally and do it. Well, a few years later, I'm talking to this guy about, like, he's a diver, and he dives wrecks out on the Outer Banks, which there's a tremendous amount. They call it the graveyard of the Atlantic. So, like, he was talking about diving these wrecks, and I was like, yeah, I used to swim out to this wreck out there. And he goes, oh. He said, yeah, that wreck's full of sharks. And dude, I was afraid, and that was like 15 years prior. Like, I mean, I'm like, dude, I just rolled through my mind about like, oh man, I could have been like shark bait out there.
Right?
But, yeah, because the visibility ain't that great here. So he said when you dive, like you can see about to your fingertip most days if you stretch your arm out. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'd be good on the diving front because I'd probably drown down there trying to get up.
Is this story time on the OBX with Eric?
Do what?
This is story time on the OBX with Eric.
Yes. All right.
What did you say?
I said this is
story time with OBX.
Oh yeah. We gotta do it. We gotta get it in.
No, that's awesome.
All right, I'm dropping off my package. I'll pull a Tim and leave you in the car. We are on the Outer Banks. I can leave the car running in the AC pumping.
Not in my neighborhood. Good luck. Can you leave your car running in the neighborhood, son?
Me? Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, I can't. No way.
We don't have to lock our doors, bro.
We gotta lock us. Our thing is the homeless. The homeless are so brutal out here. It's the homeless that are the bad people. You know how you see me at my desk flipping my knife around, Cernoch?
Yeah.
I gotta do that when I walk around the convenience stores in certain parts of Spartanburg.
Well, how did I?
2 pounds. Now we have the trombone in DC. We went from the ocean in OBX to the trombone in DC. You guys are getting it on today.
Try to tell Pennsylvania that. That fugitive's still out and about, huh?
No one stole anything?
Nah.
No, it's everything's there. They're good. Actually, somebody put a bag of groceries in the back. See.
Oh, cool. I actually ran into a girl I know who surfs in the store. She said tomorrow it's supposed to be 10 to 12 foot wave.
Wow.
I'm scared to death. I have been rolled in a wave like that before. Like, not 10 to 12 foot, but enough to scare you. When you feel like you're trapped underneath.
No thanks.
I have a question for the chat and for you guys on the panel. Have you noticed that every time you do your shipping, you're saving like $10 because of the UPS advantage?
$10?
Not really.
I probably say more than that. I say more than that, to be honest.
It just depends, because if I'm sending out from California, then yeah. So
I get something going to Massachusetts. They paid $16.79. USPS ground is $8.75.
USPS ground is $8.75.
Yeah.
How much? What does it weigh? Try Priority. Priority might be cheaper.
No. Priority is $16.79.
Oh, well, how much does it weigh?
2 pounds 6 ounces.
Oh,
What about UPS?
I don't know.
It would be more. It's more. Ground Advantage is the cheapest right now for me. UPS is $9.59.
Yeah, I've had sometimes where some of it's because of size.
Yes, you're supposed to. You are supposed to pass the savings, the discount to the customer. I agree. You should do that. Everybody should pass the savings to the customer.
You know what you could do? You
Eric.
could just pass it to me if you want to do that.
Just give it to you.
I think I passed those savings to my pocket.
I pass those savings off in shipping supplies and additional fees.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure I make a TikTok video about you guys, because you guys are robbing old men, and now you're robbing customers.
Stealing from the old people.
Yeah.
Ken said he passes it to his payout.
Yep.
Oh, Ken, that was great. I pass it to my payout, he said. All right, let's see. $40, 400 big. That was funny. Oh, 400 big is here. There's 400 big right there. So, how would you guys ship this box of wire? It needs to stay in the box. It's Cat 5 wire. How would you ship that? Would you put it in another box? Would you put it in a bag? It's a box of Cat 5 wire inside of the box already.
I would wrap it with that cellophane.
Okay.
It's already in the box.
It's already in the box.
Is the box sealed?
It's not in it. No, it's the box for the. It has the name of the wire on it and everything. So I wouldn't ship it in the box.
Oh, it's got the wire hole in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put some cardboard over that.
Yeah. You know it. You see it. You see it covering the screen, right? You know I love my cardboard.
There, are you just gonna put a piece of cardboard on either, like make a sandwich and then wrap it with your something?
No, I'm gonna case it. I'm gonna case it in the cover.
Just stick it on it. Good luck.
All right, sweet.
Got a yard sale to find out from like.
That was from last weekend.
Yeah, if you see a yard sale sign here midweek, then you know something's up.
Here, let me see if I can boost the volume. They said they can barely hear you. Let me see if I can boost your volume.
Mine.
It could be because I'm so loud.
Try it now. Got some headphones in. We're gonna try these out.
For what? For the podcast?
No, just for headphones. This brand, Anchor,
Yes, I know. You've put me onto them.
very good, dude. I got these, dude, $23. And Anchor makes some good stuff. You know who put me onto these?
Kent Daigle.
Kent Daigle did, yeah. The Anchor Soundcore ones. Listen,
In case nobody knows, they have a bromance.
yes, we're roommates.
What is it like 900 miles away from each other?
Right. All right. Ooh, sophisticated.
All right, I'll be back.
The box is nice, sophisticated. Yeah, Anchor. Yeah, they make really good. Also, AR. Yeah, it's they make
Chargers.
yeah, the chargers. That's what I was looking for. Chargers and like wall warts and all that stuff. Like the battery packs. Oh yeah, all new Apple products are being announced today too. Where's my Mac heads in the chat? All right.
You're a Mac head too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I use Mac products all the time. Yeah.
Now, do you use Mac makeup or just the Mac Apple stuff?
Just the Apple. No Mac makeup. I've resold Mac makeup before. I have.
I can't afford Mac makeup. I go natural.
Where's your RTJ at? All right. Okay, let's do this. Uh-oh. What did I do? Let's twist it. Yeah, but Leroy's the tape king, remember?
Yes.
They said you're.
What'd they say?
They said your tape's loud.
Sorry, you didn't go to tape camp. You missed tape camp yesterday. Yesterday was tape camp on Blood, Sweat, and Cell on YouTube. Go check it out.
Oh yeah, the lightning stuff, because everything's gonna go to USB-C or USB-C.
What are they switching to another connection?
Well, it's the universal connection that everyone's doing now. The USB-C.
That's that little one, right? The little oval one.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah. Yo, Tim, your tape is loud. Chill out, dude.
It's not tape, it's bubble wrap.
I just got yelled at.
So upset right now.
What are you upset about?
I ordered my bubble wrap. So Amazon did something funky, right? And they took down the old listing that I was using for my bubble wrap, right? So first of all, this link that's not been working in my videos, first of all. Second of all, I couldn't find my bubble wrap. I'm like freaking out. So like I messaged the lady at the bubble wrap company and I'm like, I'm trying to find my bubble wrap. She's like, yeah, I know Amazon did some funny shit. This is the link to the new bubble wrap, right? And recently they've added 2 new sizes of my bubble wrap, right? Okay, so this is the normal size of my bubble wrap, okay? 3/4 inch thick bubble wrap, okay? They also added a 1/2 inch thick bubble wrap, okay? With the same sort of technology. And a 1/4 inch bubble wrap as well. So I find the listing. I read the listing. It says 1/4 inch big bubble wrap, right? So I'm like, perfect, sweet. So I ordered the bubble wrap. I talked to the lady. I'm like, I found it. I ordered it. She's like, all right, cool. So I get my bubble wrap today. And I look at the bag. I'm like, man, that looks a little small. So then I pull the bubble wrap out and look, it's the 1/2 inch bubble wrap.
Oh man!
And I'm like, man, it's a big difference in the way that I use this bubble wrap and trying to do the same technique with that size bubble wrap. So then I look at the invoice. The invoice clearly says 1/2 inch bubble wrap. Not only that, it's handwritten on the side. It says medium air ×1. I look at the listing on
Amazon.
On Amazon, and it says 3/4 inch is what I ordered. And listen, these people are absolutely fantastic with customer service. Anytime I've ever had an issue, whether it's be like late shipment, loss in mail, or like a manufacturing error with the bubble wrap, they take care of me. They just send me a new roll. So I messaged the people and I sent them a picture of this bubble wrap, the invoice, and my order, what it says on Amazon, 3/4 inch. And she replied, no, that's the right bubble wrap. That's the 3/4 inch. I'm like, what? So I had to resend her all the information. So then maybe I'm thinking I just didn't explain this right. Or she couldn't tell by the picture. The picture looked like, because I looked at my picture I sent her, it did kind of look like it was the regular one. So I just resent her all that information again. I showed her the difference between the 3/4 inch and the roll that I got. So hopefully she understands it and they can send it out. But the problem is I don't have any more like roll my big bubble wrap. So now I'm gonna have
I got 2 questions.
Yes.
I got no. You can continue, and then I have two questions.
No,
for
no,
you.
it's okay. I'm done ranting.
So my questions are: did you because they screwed up? Did you call them up and tell them that you need to get them on the Reseller Information Network so we could talk about their bubble?
No, I'm working on that angle already. I'm working on a sponsorship partnership situation,
Okay.
which would obviously include some, Reseller Information Network.
Okay.
What's the second question?
It was just one question. Usually, I just tell you one question, and you'll give me 7 questions. So if I tell you I want 2, then I figure that would have rounded up.
And
Now
listen,
that sucks though when they get that stuff wrong.
And the whole thing with Amazon is the worst too, because like Kathleen is saying, I rely on these affiliate links, and she says right there, I noticed the bubble wrap link was funky. Let us know what the new link is.
What's the new link, bro?
I thought I had.
Are you holding out?
Link.
So you're just holding out on us. So you're putting more of your time into your videos and not into us.
No. My videos is part of us.
It's not. You're taking care of your fans. I'm a fan.
I don't have any fans. All I do is talk about Reseller Information Network.
I'm talking about. I'm not Reseller Information. I'm a friend. I'm a fan of yours. I watch your videos. I comment on your videos, and I feel like I'm being left out.
This bubble wrap. He's
me too.
Bubble wrap.
You feel the same way, Cernoch, right?
Dude, you
feel the same way, Cernoch?
He gatekeeps his glass place he goes to too.
Yeah. Eric, you see what's going on here, right? Yeah. Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
You know what I feel like right now? I feel like Kevin on Trash to Cash.
Hey, Ken thought it was funny.
Yes. There we go. Tim. Ken had an idea. He said, let's fly to Shenzhen, China to source our own bubble wrap.
No, my bubble wrap is vintage, man. Made in the USA tag.
It's vintage.
Dude,
this person is really trying to haggle me right now on Macari, and it's driving me crazy.
Why don't you just give up bubble wrap and just send everything in like the peanuts?
I got the little pills. Remember I showed you all the little beads? I got the teddy bear stuffing for you. I'll send it to your house.
Yeah.
I'll send it to your address. Somebody will come open it all up, and there'll be styrofoam pellets everywhere.
All right.
Dinosaur airbags.
What about repurpose?
Tim, why don't you get one of those bubble wrap making machines?
I thought Tim should do that.
I don't think you
understand.
understand. Bubble wrap making machines? What is that?
They make the size that you want and everything.
Yeah.
You buy it in a roll, and it just makes how many sheets you want for
you buy
the day if you want.
And you send it through this machine, and it goes. It does the air.
It makes, and you could do different gauges of air.
I have to explain this to you guys. This is not like bubble wrap. This you can't pop this. It's
the same stuff. You're not listening. It's the same stuff. It has a channel. It's not.
I see Eric's mouth moving, but he's not. Nothing's coming out. Somebody send me a link to this bubble wrap making machine. I'll take a look at it.
Oh, we're way, guys. We're way.
Oh, here
over
we go.
time.
Kent's already on it.
Yeah, they're very expensive, Tim. They're about $800-900.
Oh yeah, that's way out of the question. I don't even want to go look at the link.
There you go. There's a U line right there.
Yeah, but if you buy it once, you'll save money in 3 months.
What if I don't like it though? What if it doesn't produce the same quality bubble that I'm looking for?
Figure it out.
Still
Tim.
muted.
No,
You can hear me?
we got to run soon, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we got to run soon. It's 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say
20.
somebody needs to jump on the other side in case those guys are already in there.
All right, sounds
I'll
good.
go over there.
But we don't have the link for the other show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but then you gotta buy the stuff that you feed into it too.
you're gonna buy bubble wrap too. It's just like it's the same thing, Tim. Give it a chance. Stop saying no.
This one that Kent sent me costs $4,275.
Hey, you better create your own affiliate link at that point.
Dude,
Yeah,
what's
but Kent said he would sponsor you. He said he would sponsor you. He would charge you $6,000. You pay him in payments.
All right, can somebody send me the link to my Instagram, please, for the recorded session before I start to flip out?
Hey, you could do like Kevin, just buy me a piece of the bubble wrap machine.
I hate all of you right now.
You can get your name and print it on one piece of bubble.
right?
Tim, just think about the money you spent on the porta john for the wedding.
No, I don't want to ever think about that again.
That was a shitty situation. The bubble wrap is a bunch of air. Good air. We love you, Tim. We love you, buddy.
Hey guys, can one of y'all jump on the other stream?
I am.
Make sure.
Yeah, we're trying to do that now.
All right, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming.
Don't forget to watch the videos. We put videos on Resell Information Network, videos on Blood, Sweat, and Cells over the years, and Obxpicker, shorts, long form content, everything. And Cernoch is he's on the editing floor still, we promise. But thank you guys as always for tuning in.
Thanks for being here.
It. We will see you guys. The new video dropping on Friday. Okay.
Sounds good. Later, everybody.
Bye, guys. Tim's bubble wrap coming soon.